Gotta get my music going.
All right.
Get my Strava going.
So this is Tony. I call him the Wizard of Whittier. He's one of my off-road mentors. We are at the Fullerton Loop right now. We're gonna do another speed run ride. Gonna Strava it and see how we do. He's doing the same thing. So whenever,
let's do it.
Wait, let me put it to e-bike here so we can piss off the e-bikers.
I should do the same.
You can also change it after the fact, but more fun when you don't have to change it after the fact.
I predict you're going to catch me at the roots.
Oh yeah, we're giving him an 8-minute head start. So I will try to be back here at 8 minutes. He says the roots, like there's only like 2 routes in the whole loop, but
you know it's roots.
no, it'll be after the golf course. But yeah, it'll be, I think,
it'll be fun
after the golf course, like at the very end or before that downhill section.
Okay.
For 8 minutes. Okay, so tell me when you're good to go.
Ready? Let's go.
All right. Got his time going. He is heading out. When my clock here reaches 8, I'll be off. I didn't bother suiting up yet, but I will do that about now. That's a lot of dust. He's making a lot of dust. So heading back to my car. I guess I could use this time to go over a little bit about my Master and its current state and what I like about it and how it makes me feel about other wheels. So when I say other wheels, specifically I am talking about the S22, which is a pretty good wheel, and if I had it last year before I had my Master, I would say it's a great wheel and a game changer and all that wonderful superlative-y kind of stuff. But because I have this, I'll call it a hideous wheel right now. This is my my Master. I've got these, well, my pads are a little lopsided right now, but I got my special Atom G pedals. I've got the Clark Pad Extreme bumpers on the Clark Pad fairings. I have my Fox, it's the Koshimera coated Evolve float, or float 2, I don't even remember what it is, but I think it's a 200 by 50 or 55. And by the way, to install that, that is the only difficult part in there. You might have to shave off a little bit of the bushing. So if you could see that little white piece on the edge, I just trimmed those down with a knife before I shoved it in there, otherwise it wouldn't fit. Got my custom plate on here, which has taken damage and still not bent or broken or anything like that. So far so good. I think it might make life easier if I keep this recording so that I don't have to worry about resyncing my video when the time comes for video syncing. So there we go. I'm here now. So the S22 is a great wheel, but this one's got my attention a bit more because the power that it's got. And maybe the S22 has a lot of power, but it's like I just can't make it come out of the wheel. But I didn't really put as much time and effort into it because every time I get on that wheel, I just wish I was on this wheel. So putting those little things together means I've only ridden the S22 less than 100 miles. And this one I've ridden a little bit more than that. How much more? I don't know, because the firmware on this is all messed up, and it got stuck at 999 kilometers, and then I switched it to miles and it reset back down again, and it's climbing back up again. So I don't know if it's gonna get stuck again with the new firmware or not, but it's gonna be a couple rides until I find out the answer to that question. Let's see how much time I've killed. Oh no, it paused. Auto pause. I don't want auto pause. Auto pause. So I'm gonna have to go buy this thing, which the camera says 5 minutes and 21 seconds. So I guess I'm glad I kept that running. But when did I start it? I started it, I don't know. It's got to be like 30 seconds or something. Now I'll be cheating here. I don't know how to undo this auto pause thing, but what if I hit that? No, there is no unauto pausing. Anyway, I guess I'm still gonna have to hustle to get myself going. So I should be leaving at I'll say 8 minutes and 30 seconds, and then we can use the footage to put everything together after the fact. Well, that's it. I don't decide that I'm too lazy, but I'll try to do it tonight so that I can put it up tomorrow. Oh, I got to do all of the exporting of the GPS trails and the, what's it called, dashware, and then go to Adobe Premiere. So much to do and so little time. This coming Monday I will be leaving for the Amped Electric Games, and this will be my primary weapon out there, my Master. So they got that Master Pro coming out, which I think I want one, even though the specs of the V13 might be more impressive. I've learned that specifications are just numbers on paper, and sometimes they put on the paper what they want to put on the paper in order to get your attention. So let's see here. They did get my attention though, but oh wait, I didn't zip up my shoes, which is a weird thing to say. Oh wait, it did zip up my shoes. My shoes zipped. Okay, let's see where we're at. So I have 1 minute. Let's do it. All right, let's see. Is my camera facing about the right way? Close enough. Now, the longer I wait, the harder it'll be to catch him. But I can't look at my time anymore because it is elsewhere. It's on the front of my helmet, and I can't see the front of my helmet while I'm riding. So let's see if my darkness bot will connect, and I'll say I'm off. Pedestrians don't like people going too fast. I don't feel that crazy fireness going quite yet, but oh, and I'm also taking the all the cheater paths. I'm not going to do the full fast paths because Tony wouldn't have done that either, I don't think. Although he's not recording video, and it's hard to tell what is a single tire path. So all right, turned on my helmet. Here's a squishy spot, which always good to practice through squishy spots, because they, and when I say squishy, that's my word for sandy, except for the kind of sand where your tire kind of will go left and right without your permission. Oh man, I'm just realizing now I gave him too much of a head start. Oh, I can't believe I went this way. What's wrong with me? Too much of a head start because he's on an S22 now, which is a fully capable suspension wheel. So let's see what I got going on here. Not creeping up high on my speed or my PWM. I am a little bit out of practice on the whole eye of the tiger thing. Maybe I'll get it by the end of it today. Let's see here. Eye of the tiger. Oh. And I have no beeper to warn pedestrians. I put the thing in my car, but I didn't put it on my wrist. That seems like it won't help me much then. Kitties. Horse poopies. Am I the only one that sometimes actually likes the smell of horse poop? And gasoline. Maybe I should mix some horse poop and some gasoline together, make a nice little cologne. But yeah, type the name of the cologne in the comments below. Oh gosh, now I got bikers I gotta pass on that uphill section. Sorry, man. What an excuse for him to slow down. Oh, my chain. I think I might be low on air pressure because I did not skip barely at all on that thing there. And usually I'll skip a bit, but suspension wheel. Air pressure, not nearly as important. Tell you more when the wind calms down a little bit. Okay, so I'm sure you can figure out why it doesn't matter nearly as much, but the reason is your tire acts as suspension. If you have no suspension, that is your only suspension. But if you have a shock, then your wheel will actually take some of the force in the shock and then the rest in the tire. And the tire is actually pretty darn good at the high frequency kind of bumpy stuff, but when you don't have suspension, you have to pump your tire up so high that you kind of lose that effect. So if you have suspension, you can run, I don't know, 5 to 8 psi less than you normally would, and your rim would be probably even safer than it was before. All right, well, there's a car in my way. All right. Car in my way, not getting out of my way, so I am no longer on the proper path. I have deviated. Not exactly fair. I apologize, Tony, but that car was, it wasn't slowing down proper for me. I mean, I'm guessing you paid the dude off, is what I'm thinking. I missed one of my fun uphills. There's another fun uphill. Don't know where this guy's line is, but I'm taking the left side. guess I've got a little more punch up in my wheel than I did before. Removed a bit of the chicken. So far, all road crossings have been in my favor. I think there's still just a couple more, but only the last one usually poses some sort of time threat. The last one being the one to cross the major street. Decent time through there, but no beeping. Okay, let's see here. Can't see the path. Alright, I can see again. The sun. Come on, bird. What you doing? I got a little lackadaisical there again. Lackadaisical means not good. Oh God, trees. Glad I got sunglasses on. That could have been bad. Slow around blind corners. Remember, people could be anywhere, and if you hit them, it's your fault. So make sure there's somebody you don't like first. You don't have to stop at the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the light. Roxanne! Alright, still got a ways to go until I feel I should have caught up with Tony. I don't know if you saw that line I took there to get around that guy, but it was pretty sweet. It wasn't a high degree of difficulty or anything, but it just felt kind of cool. Left side. Super slow from the sand fairy that got in my head to scare me. There's more sand, but that one just felt nice and smooth. All right, wonder what Tony's doing now. I should have had him record. I could have handed him like a GoPro. He could have just held it in his hand. He could have talked to it like I talked to mine, because it's my best friend. At least, I don't know, top 3 maybe. Doo doo. So my guess for where I would catch Tony was actually me cheating and remembering where I caught Mask when I rode to try to pass him. But the difference is Mask was on a Sherman and Tony is on an S22. So might be a little further down the road than that. But the other variable is, what the heck did I do with my time? My Strava auto paused. Anyway, these are the spots where having suspension makes you feel sorry for the people that don't. It's just so nothing. I used to feel good about myself for going through that at that speed, but I guess the point is I used to actually go through it the same speed more or less on my RS, except for I'm just smiling bigger now when I do it. So I'll soon start asking people when the other dude passed. And I bet at least 1 out of 3 of them are going to answer. Question is, are they going to be able to answer while I'm still in earshot? Oh my God, Tony! I'm out of here. I don't know what that's all about. I was talking him up in my own head. I was like, oh, well, Mask, he's at least as fast as Mask, and he's on a faster wheel. So, he is not having a good run. He is, oh, unless I started my camera way early, which might be, actually. Oh, I bet that's it. I bet it's my bad for the camera time. So I am going to let him know that after the fact, because right now he's probably just feeling bad for himself, even though he shouldn't be. But yeah, I'll go over the areas that I caught other people in last time. So I think at the bottom of this downhill, oh, we're not at the downhill yet. Squishy, squishy. Here's the downhill. So this is where I caught sight of Marty, and then this is where I passed Marty. This is sort of crazy how easy it is to do things that I feel like shouldn't even be possible. Slowing down early because I know it's hard to slow down in all this stuff. All right, here is a crossing that looks pretty easy today. Yeah, I definitely did not start my camera 30 seconds. I might have started it by the car. If I started it by the car, then I was way off. But if I started it down there, it'd be pretty close. Ooh, squishies. Surprised. Slowed me down because it got in my brain. So we are now approaching, I think they call it Lake Laguna, because there's probably a Laguna Lake. But that is an area with lots of families and kids and stuff, so I do get off my pace there just a bit, because they can be squirrely, like a squirrel. And I don't want them getting stuck up in my wheel. Could break my wheel. Those kids' little fingers all messing up my bearings. It's gross. A little less population in here than usual. Whee! So I did increase the dihedral angle of my pedals yet again. I seem to do that after every intro to speed run that I do, because I just spend the whole time with my pedals scraping the ground. Not really an issue out here or anywhere I'm not like super familiar with, but when you're at a track, you become very familiar with the track and every single turn on the track, and you can put some serious lean into anything you want to, so because you know exactly what's coming next and all the little details of it. So and this is another fast part, if I choose for it to be. Use the berm. Whee! I didn't do it so good there. Cruising at 41, 42 according to Darkness Bot. Let's see what my Strava on-screen display speed rating says. I slowed down a little bit there, down to 36. Here's an area I like to warn people of because it looks so easy and smooth, but you can actually get your tire on a little ledge of one of those peaks and slide down. I've never actually crashed from it, but I have felt it happen to me a couple times. So I ride a little more conservatively on that now. Oh, darn it, I stopped early. Thought it was that bush that I was turning at. I didn't take that one so good. Oh, I like showing Tony the new stuff, and this is new stuff here that I would like to show him. Like in the hill up there is another little single track, and it slows you down for sure, but it's more fun than this. I don't know, speed is also fun. It's more fun than going through this at 25. And I'm more than 25, but less than 30. Huh. That didn't have a nice easy passage before. I used to jump those roots. Move that bus. And once again, I'm going to take the longer route just because I like it more. And Tony's already behind me, so what's the downside, really? Oh yeah, I gotta jump this too. Wowza! Once again, not a very... Oh, because I moved crap on my wheel. I'm like, how come I keep flying a little funky? Anyway, that would be my excuse. Everybody needs an excuse. Or was it everybody needs something else? Some sort of hole. I don't remember how that goes. I think it's excuses are like good haircuts. They make you feel better about yourself. That's my new one. Don't need no good haircut there. Oh, that was a bottom out, but that was my bad on the bottom out. I had kind of straight legs landing on something. Okay, so this next spot here is the street crossing that I said is potentially problematic. Well, that is potentially problem-free as well. Let's see. I definitely hear that beeper. Woo! that is a funky style beeper for sure. As a matter of fact, I thought it was inside my helmet. I just forgot that I had a super loud beeper. Well, yeah, it just sounds like a, I don't know, a semi-truck slamming on its brakes on a freshly waxed basketball court. All right, now I just want to make sure I cross the same spot, and then I will wait for the big Tony man. Maybe I'll get a little cornering practice in or something. Well, now I wait, and the amount of time I have to wait is going to be extended by the amount of time that I screwed up on my Strava Majoni. I guess I should check to see if my camera is still recording. To check that, I could use the app that I bought for my watch, or I could take off this thing. Oh my god, it's got plenty of battery left too. Oh yeah, let's check the time on that. What did we do? That says 38. Okay, well that kind of makes sense. Should be around 30-ish. And then whatever extra there is. So I'll wait for him out here. Anywhere I go, you follow me down, but not that far. Bitty bitty pop boop bitty pop boop boo. Now, if he cheats and takes a shortcut that doesn't include this area, I'll know it because I won't find him. Okay. There he is. Clear. Okay, we're going a different way. It's fine. Oh! Go, go, go! Don't follow me! I'm so used to the Sizzler parking lot. Yeah! That was good though, man. You didn't just make it up the curb, you cleared it by like 4 inches. You really cleared that curb and you made it to the start point, so I think we're good.
No, the start point's right there.
Okay, then keep going. Just run. But it looked good and I got it on tape.
That's right.
But yeah, you got hops. Okay, so here's what happened. You left, I went, got my stuff together. After like 5 minutes, I decided to check out my phone and see what was going on. The Strava time auto paused.
Oh.
So I had no idea when you actually left. I don't know how long I started this recording, so this is what I used, but I thought I started it kind of near the time, but
Okay.
I think I estimated wrong, and that's why I caught you so early. So if if I started recording back there, which I might have, I don't know if I did or not.
Yeah,
Well,
timestamp it.
yeah, so that's why I caught you early. It was my bad on the recording on the Strava.
It's all
So
good. That's the first time I've done it without stopping. And we did it at 39 minutes with the fall.
oh, you're at 39?
Yeah.
Okay, so you beat Mask. Sorry, Mask. Let's see what I got. Cool. Let's see here. See, mine did a pause thing, so
Okay,
it says
so I was at 39.
34 or whatever.
What was the total time?
There is no total time. It might have it in
Sometimes
here.
it gives you the total time in the...
Yeah, after it's done. Let's see.
Ooh.
Do. Okay, so I gotta wait for it to show me my my segments, because it will just take the actual part of the loop out and count that. So
Does it look like SpongeBob SquarePants, or is it just me? The outline of the trail. Patrick.
oh, Patrick's a
bit.
starfish.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's today. So
That was fun.
yeah, it says I got a new loop record of 27 minutes and 30 seconds.
So
So
you were a good 12 minutes faster, or no, more than that.
yeah.
17 minutes faster.
But it's because every single street crossing is like, I get there and then the thing says walk and there's people.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, okay.
Cool.
And then I get to the one by the golf course.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is always the one that screws me up. And there's a car turning left. I'm like, oh, that's why they're turning left. And I just go.
Nice.
No cars either way. Every single crossing.
I only got, I think, 2 signals red. And then one of them I was crossing right before the downhill cactus run.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to stop abruptly because the car was coming.
Yeah, it'll
I
happen.
was like, oh, I should probably stop. That was fun.
Yes, it was.
That was, so you and I did it before, and I think we did like in 45, but that was last year sometime.
Yeah, but that was us just cruising for fun.
Yeah.
So this is different. I mean, you beat that by a good margin.
That's fun.
And when we did it, it was just like,
The knees are feeling it.
we weren't trying to fly. We
No.
just didn't want to stop.
Right.
So
So the knees were killing me by the time, before I got to the golf course, like right on that segment of dirt before we get to the drop down to the tracks. And so the knees started going, okay.
but that's where I should have caught you, at the golf course.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's where I caught Mask.
All right.
And well, I guess I was going a little faster this time
You're
than
going faster.
last time. But
You're going
the
faster.
thing is, I wasn't trying to go faster.
That's funny.
I was kind of just chill. And it did, the first mile or two, I was like definitely not going fast at all, because I used to start and I'd be like 40 plus through all of this. And I'm like, 35 feels good. And then later on, I'm like going through other sections. I'm like, oh, I'm over 40. That's better.
I didn't turn my Kingsong app on until after you passed me, so I didn't have it on.
Well, the Strava will give you everything you need, so.
Yeah. That's cool. That was fun. Definitely a workout. My back, my knees at the end, I felt like Mask when Mask was narrating his pain.
Yeah, he's funny.
I felt like that. I was like, dude, back's killing me, knees are killing me. So these guards hurt my knees. And then my braces are awesome because they don't touch my kneecaps.
All right, wait, before I'm gonna stop my video. S22, what are your thoughts on it as of now compared to your MSP or RST?
This is a lot more fun, a lot less punishing than the MSP or the Sherman that I've taken on this trail, and it's just a lot more enjoyable of a ride. I feel a lot more confident. Some stuff that you'd get into on the MSP or the Sherman, you'd feel a little squirrely to get out of, and this one just handles it with no effort, no problem. So
that's
a lot of fun.
Pretty damn how I feel about the wheel I'm sitting on right now too. It's just like those downhill sections, all you can remember as you're looking at it is like, this is going to be horrible, and then as you're floating across it on these things, it's like,
yeah. And I don't have this totally dialed in, you know that, but even on the washboard downhill, it was fine.
Okay, so it won't do a good job at absorbing a twig, but all of the horrible crap, this is perfect for.
Awesome.
So anyway,
it was all stock. This is fine. So.
Not all stock. That looks like the Clark Pad seat on there.
Oh, well, yeah. Seat and CPX reading. Yeah.
Yes, which without that, that's maybe part of why I don't like my my S22 that much. Is I have my old low profile Gen 2 Clark Pads on there, which are great for my Sherman for like standing up and sitting down, but I don't think I could jump as high as you did going up that curb. You'll see it on video. You'll see it on video. You cleared the curb just fine. It was the sandbags that got you, which you could have just rolled those, but okay, end video.